Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick video. Yeah, shout out to my man BJ from No Filter MMA. He actually sent me this fight announcement on IG because I was just getting up and I woke up to some good news when I saw this, man. Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade scheduled for UFC 261 April 24th. I was like, yeah. So yeah, man, pretty much like I said, I felt like Jessica Andrade, she was coming into this fight. She was going to make this fight happen. She wasn't going to just duck this fight or try to find a way out of it, because that was her whole purpose of moving up. Jessica Andrade has one of the best resumes in WMMA, and I don't think this was going to be a time for her to duck all of a sudden. That's why she moved up to 125. I feel like she said this is her chance to win another belt in another division. She won one in strawweight. Now she wants to win one at 125. So yeah, she's never been one to turn down a fight. I just felt like she didn't want to take the fight on short notice. She was smarter than that, so she said, hey, I got to stretch this thing out, get a regular turnaround, and get a full training camp, because this is serious. This is a serious matchup. Whether you think Valentina's going to win it all the way, Jessica Andrade, she deserves her chance to prepare for this fight, 100%. And so does Valentina. But yeah, man, looking at the fight, I think that this is pretty much going to be, it's going to be technique versus strength. It's going to be technique versus that brute force. It's going to be Valentina, her countering abilities, her technique versus the athleticism and the power and the relentlessness of Jessica Andrade. It's going to be bull versus matador. And I think Jessica Andrade, in some ways, she's going to have to be a much more educated bull this go round. She's going to have to go in there and make sure that the things that she worked on in the Rose Namajunas fight are much more polished. I'm talking about her head movement and her ability to land leg kicks and the ability to set up her right hand. This can't be a fight where she just plays around and goes, I can go in here, hope for the slam, go in there swinging and winging shots like she tried against Rose Namajunas a few times. This is a much more dangerous fight. It has to be a much more educated approach for Jessica Andrade as well. For Valentina, I think this is going to be a fight where she can't really just throw singles. I think this is one where she's going to have to get the respect early on. And by doing that, I think you're going to have to work a good jab against Jessica Andrade. I think the blueprint to beat Jessica Andrade was developed by Wmma. The perfect way to beat her. I mean, if you didn't have size like some of these bantamweights that beat Jessica Andrade, then you got to be like Wmma. If you're a little bit smaller and you don't pack the same power or strength, you got to have a jab. And I think for Valentina, just an early look, she's going to have to be able to go in there and pump double and triple jabs out in Jessica Andrade's face, to open up the straight shots, to open up the nice power shots and the head kicks to follow. You got to mix it up. You got to switch levels when a fighter like Jessica Andrade, because her main thing is to be physical and get in. And if you're catching her with the jab, then she's going to keep expecting the jab, and then boom, you hit her with something to the body, then you go back up top with the right hand or left straight to the head, and you got her. I know I'm making it sound easy, but I feel like if you have the technique like Wmma, like a Wei, and like a Valentina, it can be done. Because I know in the technical aspect, for Valentina, she's saying, man, this fight is easy. It's easy on that, in that perspective. But the thing that makes it really dangerous is the relentlessness of Jessica Andrade. She's so dangerous. Like the minute she gets her hands on you, the slam is going to come. And that's my next point. I feel like the slam is going to happen in this fight. It's all in how you react to it. I think Jessica Andrade, that's the one thing that she always trains for, is her ability to close the distance and pick you up. She picked Wmma up, she picked Rose up. The only one she didn't capitalize on and pick up was Wei, because Wei caught her early. Wei caught her early. She was prepared for it. But I think if you're going to be in a distance fight with her, you might as well prepare to be slammed. Whether you try to spread or sprawl like Wmma did a few times, you just got to be nimble and kind of land on your feet, or you got to kind of take the pressure off of it by putting more tension on Jessica Andrade's back and shoulders. Some fighters know how to ride it out and just kind of ease her down on you, but at the same time put some of the weight on her back. That way the slam isn't as intense. And it's all in how she positions you too. Like when she picked Rose up, she had Rose on the shoulders, so when she came down, boom, she came down on her neck. But I think for Valentina in this fight, if she knows the slam is gonna come, you got to position yourself in a way where you can definitely take a lot of the impact off of it. But yeah, man, I really like this. I really do like this matchup, because I feel like this is the one fight where Jessica Andrade, a former strawweight champion, had to move up and shake things up, and that's what I was waiting for since October. Whenever she went in there and got Caitlin Chikagian out of there, and then said, "Look, I want to put myself in the #1 contender spot because I want to fight Valentina." That let me know that she doesn't matter. She doesn't care who it is. She doesn't care who the fighter is. I want to challenge that person, and I think a lot of these other flyweights in the top 10, it kind of made them kind of take a step back and say, "Damn, man, it took a former strawweight champion to move up and challenge Valentina." Yeah. So I think she definitely earned the spot, and like I said, I just didn't feel like she was ducking. But yeah, more is to come. I'm gonna be talking about this fight till we get closer to it, and definitely gonna do my breakdown prediction for this one. I got to do my keys to victory for this fight, man, because this is a big one. But here's the main question. The last question of this video. Do y'all think this is all? You think this fight's gonna be side by side with Whaley versus Rose? Because I meant to drop my video earlier about that fight, man, because Whaley versus Rose was in talks to be on the UFC 261 card, right? So what do y'all think? Do y'all think they're going to be, one's going to be main event, one's going to be co-main event, or they're going to move Whaley Rose to another card in May? What do y'all think? I don't know. I mean, to me, I would like both of them on the same card. Good fight for WMMA. It would definitely make me want to buy the card even more so. I'm going to buy it anyway, but I think that would make it even more bigger. I think it would make it even more bigger if you put both fights on there. But which do you think deserves to be the main event? Y'all let me know. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.